Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest this evening has starred in such films as Goodfellas and Nixon. And starting today, it can be seen in Joe Torre, Curveballs Along the Way on Showtime. Please welcome Paul Sorvino. You look terrific.
Thanks.
You have lost a great deal of weight, have you not?
Yeah, I lost 40 pounds.
40 pounds?
Yeah.
That's great. This feels like Oprah all of a sudden.
Yes.
How did you do it? Was it, you did this for the role?
No.
Oh, really?
No,
Just
I don't do nothing for nobody. No. No,
tough guy, eh?
yeah, I'm a tough guy. What, you got something to say about it?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so.
Not at all.
No, it was time. You know, I play a lot of tennis, and I work out, and I don't eat much anymore, and that's good enough. There are other things that are far more important, I found.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll get to that.
I guess you will.
That's the extent. That's the extent of the diet, because most people have some kind of crazy all-grain diet, or I only eat watermelon, or just all liquids, or liquids and grains.
All those things.
Yeah, and not you.
No, 1,800 calories a day workout is enough. That's it. That's it.
But what about when you're on the set? Because it's notorious. When you're working in movies, people, they set out these big tables. People that don't work in movies don't know, but they set out these big tables.
Called the craft service table.
Craft service table, and it's just loaded all day with pies, cakes, donuts, fried food. Really good donuts. Well, the donuts with the chocolate in the middle.
Yeah.
You squeeze them and the chocolate oozes out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. What's this, blueberry pie? I like blueberry pie. You have blueberry pie for me?
Yes,
Give me blueberry pie.
Yes. Maybe you should have a little food.
A little blueberry pie.
Diet seems to be affecting you.
Yeah, it affects me. I don't remember so good anymore.
No, not
Not anymore.
But you have good willpower.
I have good willpower.
Oh, you're going to be like that the rest of the night?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I've done interviews like this.
When I was doing Law and Order, I used to do a thing like this. I'd get up, they would put my jacket on, and I would do this number with them. I'd say, "What did you do to my jacket? What's going on here?" And I would do this. And then I would affect that voice, you know. Yeah, you have blueberry pie? So.
And nothing got done on the set.
Never.
You play, you mentioned Law and Order. You played a detective. One of my favorite roles you ever played, of course, Paulie in Goodfellas, playing a very tough guy. You've played a lot of tough guys.
Yeah.
Have you ever been tempted as an actor to really stretch, play some kind of polar opposite? You know, play something just completely different from the tough guy, the heavy?
What are you asking? Why does it not surprise me? I mean, like that tie, for instance, that tells a lot. It really does. And you, what's your story?
Working up some courage to ask you to dance.
I guess. What do you dip?
Oh.
Okay.
That's a heartwarming scene.
It certainly is.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh. Not at all.
Do you have a little latency going there, do you?
Yeah,
I'm not
probably.
surprised. Yeah, of course. Oh, big Conan, big tall Conan. Oh, yes, I'm a big macho guy, really.
I don't think most people think I'm a big macho guy, but thank you. I appreciate
well, here,
that.
the whole thing about it is this over here, see? I don't like them guys. I give them the knuckle sandwich, but I slept with a lot of them.
No, it's just a character. Take it easy. It's just a character. I think you all know by my children and all my life that I'm a regular guy.
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
We like football.
Yeah, you want to go to the country or something this weekend? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh, I didn't think so. Okay.
I understand you were shooting a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes, the Muscles from Brussels.
Muscles from Brussels, he calls himself.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie was shot in Hong Kong, is that right?
It was, yes.
What was it like to shoot in Hong Kong? I've never even been there, but what's it like working there?
You become an extra. I mean, the attitude toward actors there is that you're part of the crew. If you fall off the roof, they get another actor. I've never seen anything like it. They're about first of all, they have bullhorns in a room 1/5 the size of this that you're shooting in, that they call a studio. And 2 people, for some reason, have to yell action, the director and the first assistant director. So all of a sudden you hear, action! action, action, they're screaming. Go, what the hell was that? And you're supposed to try to compose yourself. So what I had to do was use the big voice and say, hold it! And then do everything. I said, I can't do this. This is not easy work to do. So you please have to give me a little break before you do that. So they assigned a guy to me, a really cool guy who looked like an American Indian. He said, oh, I take care of you, Mr. Sorvino. You know, everything be all right. Mr. Paul, go act now. Quiet, quiet. All right. I take care of you. Everything. Low sound. Low sound. Okay. Action. Very good, Mr. Sorvino.
Let's bring this guy with you.
What a cool guy.
Never almost listened to him.
The coolest guy. What a cool guy.
Now, what about Van Damme? I mean, we've had Van Damme on the show a few times, and yeah, he's a kickboxer and everything, but I think you could take him. I seriously do.
Well,
You're a physical presence. You're a tough guy. You've played tough roles. I think you could take him.
Well, what it is I did the movie because there was a big fight scene at the end, you know, big karate scene. And, I was trained in karate, so...
You were?
Yeah. And so I wanted to do it. That's why I wanted to do the role. I mean, why else do you want to do a Van Damme picture, right? You want to do it so you get to fight and do another thing you haven't done before.
Mm-hmm. And they pay you a lot of money.
They pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
And, but then towards the end, for some mysterious reason, that scene was cut from the picture, so... I don't know. Draw your own conclusions.
Oh, maybe...
You asked for everyone to be quiet. They thought you were a milquetoast.
Yeah.
They said he can't fight, so this guy can't fight. He needs quiet. Yeah. Low sound. Okay, Mr. All right, low sound.
I can't help but notice you're very nicely dressed, and then you're wearing sneakers. Is that what's the deal? Well,
what happened is I just got off the plane from L.A.
I love a guy who actually... I love someone who flew here to do this show.
I actually flew here to do this.
Most guests are here buying stuff downstairs.
No. Yeah,
we wrestle them onto the elevator.
What I don't need to...
So you can't have your Alf merchandise back.
Right.
Until...
So, no, I had to get here quick, and we were talking to the driver, and, there was a lot of traffic. So he said, okay, we got to go straight to the studio. I said, this is it then. And I said, we stop at my house, get shoes, things, all that, and that was not possible. I said, that's cool. That's it. Just going to wear the sneakers, and that's the deal.
And I'm leading somewhere with this. You were on the flight,
yes.
I'm told.
Yes.
And you started chatting up some of the stewardesses.
Possible.
Yeah. And you invited some to come with you on the program.
I thought you might be lonely.
Well, and you brought two.
Yeah.
That's the part that intrigued me.
Well, I thought because...
Are these them right here?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Yes.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
See, I thought... See, I knew that you didn't do a good show last night, and I figured you wouldn't have too many people in the audience.
You know what's frightening? By our standards, last night was a real corker. And now I'm being told it was a little off. No, I was feeling a little, I was feeling a little blue. It was a little off last night.
So I thought I'd cheer you up and bring some beautiful ladies.
And how do you do that? Because I can't get a stewardess to bring me a Diet Coke, And you get, flight attendant, you get them to come with you to the program. Well, you must be a real charmer, are you?
Well, no, it's for fun.
Yes, of course it is.
They needed a ride.
They needed a ride, and they're here watching the show.
For the last 2 weeks.
What? What?
No. That band is really evil. That's the best band in television.
Yeah.
They're really evil.
Very good. All right, well, we should mention Joe Torre, Curveballs Along the Way is on Showtime.
About time, pal. Thanks a lot.
I always like to get to that part last.
That's really great.
So that's beginning today.
Yes, begins today. It was a wonderful story about, the great Yankee manager, Joe Torre, and the terrible things he went through in that winning championship season of last year. His character, his goodness, his decency, and the truth of the man, and the skill of the man. It's just, and it was a great thing to play. I really enjoyed it. So watch it. I think you'll really enjoy it.
That starts, today on Showtime.
Yeah.
And Paul, always a pleasure having you on the program.
Thank you.
Yes, very nice. And feel free anytime you want to bring anybody along to the show. It fills out our audience.
Yes.
Thanks very much. Good to have you. Paul Sorvino. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back with an old friend of ours. We haven't seen him in a while. We'll see you in a minute.